What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Vanguard Growth ETF with the ticker symbol VUG. This was a viewer's request, so thank you for your donation. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only and does not constitute any financial advice. We will start out the technical analysis by going over what I see on the daily chart and potential price targets. Then we'll take a quick look on the weekly chart to wrap it all up. So as you can see here, we are in an uptrend since prices are making higher highs and higher lows, and most of the price bars above the EMA, and the EMA is pointing up. Recently we are inside of this micro uptrend channel right here. We are kind of in the upper bounds of the channel, so we're kind of going to be due for a pullback soon, and since we're getting far from the EMA, but that doesn't mean we're going to start selling off right now. It looks like the uptrend or the momentum is continuing to get higher, so we could just have a blow off top. That's what I expect to happen. If I just zoom out a little bit more on the chart, I'm going to show you guys the major uptrend channel that I currently see. So it looks like prices were inside of a spike in channel. So if I draw it from right here, and if I drag this up, this fits pretty nicely against the chart, and that's the spike, and then this would be the channel right here. Let me see where it fits the best, possibly right around these lows right here, and that's where prices have bounced previously, as you can see here, back in early October, and that's when the uptrend resumed once we got the bounce off the major side of the channel. Let me make this yellow. So every time we come up to the highs, we find resistance and sell off to the back to the lows, and every time we come up to the lows, we find some type of support and continue higher. So it looks like prices are going back up to the highs. That's just how channels work. This is the target that I expect prices to reach. If it comes up short, then we're probably going to get a break outside on this side of the channel, or if we overshoot it, then we could also get a break outside on this side of the channel. Especially since we have not got a break outside of this yellow channel in a long time, so it's just we're not gonna keep on getting bounces on this upper side of the channel, because that's too predictable, and then everybody would be making money, right? So sooner or later we are gonna get a break outside or a larger correction for this ETF, and it would make sense, especially since we have this two legs measured move approaching. As you can see here, this was the first leg up right here. If I just drag it up to the top at that 245 level, and then prices had a two-legged correction. As you can see here, prices went down once, and then it went up a little bit, and then went down twice. So if I move this at the bottom of the correction, which is right here, and I drag it up to the 326 level, that would be my target for the price action to reach. So we're pretty close to it, so there's not that much gains to be made that in my eye. It looks like if you were to buy right now, which I would not recommend because we're at the top of the channel and we're getting far away from the EMA, that's about a 4% gain. You want to buy at the dips, right, or the corrections, which is back at the lower side of the channel. So the perfect buying opportunity would have been back here in early October, and then you would have been making all these gains, let's say about 10 to 15% if we were to reach that target. So that's pretty much my analysis for the daily chart. Looks like we're been in uptrend for quite a long time, making higher highs, higher lows. It's a spike in channel uptrend. So what it looks like it could do is reach that measured move right at that 328 level, and then from there we're going to see a larger correction most likely. If we come up short, then that tells me this uptrend is not as strong as I thought, so that would definitely lead to a break outside of this yellow channel. Even if we do overshoot it, then that tells me this uptrend channel is much stronger, so it might continue higher and continue past this measured move. But this is the target that looks like prices want to continue to trend to, and then from there we'll probably see a larger correction. Even if we do get a break outside of the yellow channel, I still expect us to retest the highs or even make a new one, just because that's normally what happens even if we do get a break outside of a channel, especially since this is a large uptrend. Normally prices just don't reverse on the dot. It could if the move goes parabolic, and then that means prices definitely got too extended. But other than that, that's pretty much my analysis on the daily chart, looks like we could do something like this, where we had a blow off top right here. Price action got far with the EMA, and it's kind of outside the channel, so we could get outside the channel right around here to reach that 328 level. Let me zoom in a little closer and supersede that upper side of the channel if we stay inside this orange channel. So that's what I could expect to happen too. Even if we do get a break outside of this orange channel, we'll probably get something like this, and then a final sell down, something like this, a big correction down, and then probably find support right back around this 285 level, and then from there retest the highs or even make a new one. That's getting way too far ahead. We don't even know what's going to happen in the next coming weeks, but this is my prediction and how I normally see these patterns play out over and over again. So that's pretty much my analysis on the daily chart. So let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly chart. So here we have the weekly chart, and every time we come up to the EMA, we find some type of support and a bounce. So these are great buying opportunities, since this is a very strong uptrend. So this would have been a great buying opportunity. You don't want to buy into the move, you want to buy before the move happens. That's what you do to make money. So this is where it would have been the great buying opportunity, but now we're kind of in the profit taking area. So this is where all the amateur traders get in, and then that's when the market will reverse. But I believe we will probably reach that target, the 328 level, from the measured move I showed you on the daily chart, and I'll show you guys again on the weekly chart. So this is the first leg up right here. You can just see it's just a straight one leg move, and then there's a correction right here, and then the trend resumed. So it's trying to reach that 128 level, 125 level. I believe it's the mid 320s or even the high 320s. That's where prices want to reach. Let me show you guys a line chart. You probably see it clear. So you can see this one straight leg up, and then a little correction here, then the second leg. So since the market moves in twos, this is where prices would want to reach before people start taking the profits, or let me go back to the weekly chart. Before people start taking the profits or the short sellers come in to pick the tops. That's pretty much what I think is going to happen, that we will see a larger correction once we reach this target. So we'll probably get something like this. It's not going to move in a straight line. It's going to move maybe like in a back and forth manner, like a wave, the correction. So yeah, that's pretty much my analysis on the daily and weekly chart. It's pretty much a strong uptrend. It's trying to reach that mid 320 level or high 320 level, and from there we'll probably see a large correction. Even if we do get a break outside of that channel, of the yellow major channel, I still expect to retest the highs or even a new one. So thank you for your donation, viewer. If you have any more questions, please leave it in the comments down below. Thank you everybody for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since we want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.